The biggest mistakes I made about marriage. Hi, everybody. My name is Yvonne, and I want to share two biggest mistakes I made about marriage. The first one was that I was getting to the age of 29, 30, and I was getting worried about my biological clock and thinking, gosh, I'm getting older. It's time for me to find somebody, get married, and have a baby. And of course, I was trying to meet societal expectations of what a good woman should be, what was expected in my society, in my community, and perhaps in my family. But and then I found myself, married, had a baby. And of course, I love my baby. I love my daughter very much. But maybe I got married for the wrong reasons, because that very first marriage didn't last. It ended after a few years. And so the journey I became a single parent. And it's been one of my greatest regrets. Then I got married again for the second time. And this time, I got married soon after I lost my mom. It was such a difficult time for me to cope with the loss of my mom, and perhaps I was looking for some kind of I had this void that I wanted to feel, and I thought that by getting married to somebody that would fill that void, that pain, that loss, that grief that I was going through. And I met somebody at that time, and I dated them and went out, for a few days, for a few years. But, and then at some point we decided to get married. But along the way, there were just so many red flags, and I didn't think that was the right person for me to get married to. But I went ahead anyway, because maybe I didn't want to be alone. And that's not a good reason to get married to somebody. And I regret, I just so regret. There was just so many red flags. There were just so many things that we were not compatible. And I really regret. And so I'm separated from that marriage now, going through a second divorce. I really hope that my story will help somebody not to get married to people for the wrong reasons, because it doesn't necessarily bring you happiness. No matter how much they do for you, I had amazing experiences, travel. We did a lot of things together. But at the back of my mind, I knew that I had made a mistake. I knew it. And there were just other things that I noticed that were not things that I would personally want in a partner. And yet I carried on with that. I sort of ignored some of the red flags that I noticed, that I saw, and just carried on and continued. And I really should not have done that. I should have had the courage to walk away. But again, I was maybe trying to please other people, to please society. And I'm not saying this was expressly told to me that I should stay married, I could have walked away from that marriage. But I think as women, sometimes we're socialized to think that it is wrong to break away, to get divorced, that it is wrong to walk away from a marriage, that it is wrong to not be married. And that it is, there is a stigma around not getting married or getting divorced. But why should I have cared? Why should I have cared? So, yeah, those are two of the reasons, maybe, that I want to share at this time. Maybe I'll share more in the future. I hope this part of my story helps somebody. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment. I'd love to know your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe, because I'm going on this journey of self-discovery, but not the self-discovery as we would normally sort of relate to. It's the self-discovery of going back to who I'm meant to be as a woman. Because a lot of the time we know what we want. A lot of the time there is an inner voice which is there to protect us and to guide us. And sometimes we don't listen to it. And it's important that we listen to that inner voice. So with hindsight, I can remember exactly when and where I was and when it happened, when I had those nudges, those feelings that what I was doing was wrong, that I shouldn't have done that. There was that guardian angel, that voice inside of me that was telling me that I shouldn't have gone along with some of the decisions that I made. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye for now.